What's up everybody? Good afternoon and welcome to What's Up vlog episode 83. It's a big one. They all seem to be big special ones at the moment, but this is a big race. It's the toughest race we've had so far in the league. This is the 111, which was 111 kilometres, but the routes have been switched around, so it's now probably work out about 103, 104, but it is a warm day. It's 25 degrees in here in my little greenhouse that I've allocated as a Zwifting room. The sun is baking. I've got every single window open, every door open, trying to get some airflow through here. It's been pretty grotty all week, so typical that we've got a big 3.5, 4 hour race inside and the sun started shining, so oh well, not going to complain. Should still be fun. I've been busy mixing up electrolyte and energy drinks this morning with fruit and vinegar and salt and whatever else I can throw in there just to try and make sure I don't cramp up during this, but that is probably still going to happen, but we'll wait and see. Got a lot of setting up to do still. Just literally plug the trainer in now, get the calibration done, shoes, kit, nutrition, stretches, then set up the recording gear and all the rest of it. Make sure Zwift works and there are no major updates that need loading before I fire it up. So I've got plenty of time. I got in there nice and early. So anyway, I'm dreading this one and really excited about it. As soon as I jotted this one down in the schedule provisionally a long time ago, I thought this could be a really exciting race. So fingers crossed that's how it turns out to be. It's all going to be about pacing. Did a little recon of the course the other day. Based on an average of those 2 lap times, I'm expecting to be completed in about 3.5, 3 hours 40, something like that, all being well. That said, it's hotter today. It's a race. There will be benefits of drafting at some point, but I'm expecting it to get pretty split up quite early on, I would have thought. But it's, like I say, should be good fun. Massive kudos to anyone that's turning up for this one, particularly I think Dave Crook is in there, so I think you're due to finish over in Australia. This race will finish like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, so massive kudos buddy, chapeau to you. But yeah, everybody else that's put themselves forward for this torture, all in the name of fun, Zwifting and a few points in the league, but it'll be worth it. The sense of satisfaction at the end I'm sure will make it all very worth it. So right, I'm going to shut up, do my usual. Next time you see me, I'll be in full WKG kit and ready to rock. So look at this. Got 2 minutes to go. 100 and something kilometre ride on a beautiful sunny day, and we got 39 people have turned up for it. That is just amazing. Massive kudos to all of you guys. It's just that's just awesome. We've got all the usual suspects and quite a few new names as well, which I hope I get to read out at some point during the ride. Sorry, I've forgotten to put my gloves on. I don't know how to warm up for this one, because it's obviously I want to go off slowly, and I assume part of the race will be warming up. I did like 5k with a couple of sort of high cadence spins in that, but I don't know. I don't really know how you'd warm up for something like this. I've seen the pros on turbos obviously before they go off on 200 kilometre rides or whatever, but I'm not exactly pro, in case anyone hadn't noticed. So I think it's just this is going to be interesting on so many levels. Obviously I'm not expecting anything great out of it, but there's points just for getting to the end. So that's my ambition: get to the end, not cry, not be sick, not fall off my bike, and have fun. And I tell you what, with 42 people here with 45 seconds to go, I think this is going to be fun. Let me just wish everyone good luck. There we go. All right. 42 absolute nutcases have turned out for this ridiculous race on this beautiful sunny day. I apologise for the weather. I shouldn't be apologising for such beautiful weather, but if you're in the UK, you should be outside. I didn't really have a choice, but you should be outside. Anyway, here we go. We have got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are off for the WKG Racing League 111 race. Good luck everyone. Oh, look at that. Look at all those orange and black jerseys. That's what it's all about. That is so cool. So cool. Right, I'm going to shut up, settle into some kind of rhythm. Thank you, Cobus, for the ride on. Please forgive me if I miss anyone's ride-ons today and don't manage to call them out. There's our left bonk. Thank you, my friend, very much for the ride-ons. Great to see you. Yeah, it might be a bit tricky for me to read them all out today in this one because I'm likely to have my head down. Padron de Gas, thanks, buddy. Thanks very much. I will start firing them out myself soon. Usual procedure. Try and find a rhythm, try and find a position within a group. Stupidly, the group I was trying to find a position with is that one there, just a couple of seconds ahead of me. So I'm going to have to put a little bit into it. Hey, D. Bruce, thank you very much for the ride on, buddy. I have to put a little bit of effort in just to get back onto that bunch now. And then it's going to be the story of the day where I'll lose concentration typing or doing something silly, lose a group, and have to try and blast my way back onto it. If I can keep them there about 3 seconds ahead, I'll hopefully be able to get up to them on this incline that's coming up. And brilliantly, Carlos has stayed with me, so managing to pull him back to this bunch as well. I say pull him back, he's putting out more power than me most of the time. Here we go. This should see me and Carlos regroup with these guys, I hope. Man, you can see the power of the draft. I'm putting out high 3s to 4, and they're all mid to low 2s for a while. I just couldn't close in. Hey, thank you, Jim. Mr. Jim Pocock. Thank you for the ride on, my friend. Great to see you. There we go. We have contact. Right on cue, Carlos. Right on. Cheers, buddy. Alright, let's see if we can just sit in this bunch now for a while. You can see Matt Rhys Evans here. I think he had a problem at the start, but he's working well to close back in on us. I think he was a long way back at the beginning. He's managed to bridge that gap. Hopefully he'll just latch onto the back of us now and take a bit of a rest. So good job, my man. There's Jay Bjarhead doing a similar thing. I think he dropped off again at the start. Just a little bit further back than Matt, but he's working his way in. So, right on, buddy. Alright, better get back up to myself because I think I'm losing the wheel again. I've got Peter Wilson right behind me, Matt Rhys Evans right in front of me. And then a nice cue, actually, that's stretching out again. I've got to stop doing these ride-ons and things at inappropriate times. Right, sharp, let's get my head down. Right, okay, Matt had to change bike. I assume he was left on a TT bike from a previous event. He's done a great job to get back in because you get no draft benefits on a TT bike whatsoever. So that would have been a real disadvantage. So it actually was worth jumping off, changing bike, and then chasing back on again. That was a good strong pull on the front there by Matt for a while. Trying to pull this bunch ahead, back into us. There were 12 seconds at one point, we got it down to 7. We're having to sit in the 3s to try and bridge this gap. And if we all sort of take turns, should be able to rest up when we get there. Down to 5 seconds now. This is good. Looks like Matt's going to come through and take a turn. Good man. Love that. Peter Wilson's come through, doing some pulling at the front, up in the 4s. We're very close to making contact. Carlos has dropped off slightly. Try and stay with me, buddy. So close. Good teamwork, guys. Pulling that back. Let's try and take a breather here now. We're not counting sprints on this race.
just the KOM times for bonus points, which is just as well, 19.2 as a sprint time. You need to put a little bit of a squeeze on again. Another gap opening up between D. Bruce at the back of that group and Matt that's at the front of our group. Hey Inga, hello buddy, thanks for the ride on. I think you're in here, are you? In the A's? In which case, you're probably already on Box Hill, if not over it. So have a good race, my friend. There aren't enough fans in the world to cool my body temperature down at the moment. Hey Mr. Johansson, thanks buddy for the ride on. As I mentioned, I will fire some back as soon as I can, as soon as I either know I'm well and truly beaten and I'm just cruising around on my own, or at a time when less concentration is needed. Yeah, got this one little fan in this kind of weather, in this room with a glass ceiling, doesn't do enough. Shouldn't known. There are worse things I could be doing on a sunny Saturday afternoon. I'm full of hay fever as well. I took Obi for a walk this morning through a sort of what looked like a recently ploughed meadow or something, I don't know, and just came back with hay fever symptoms leaking from every orifice basically. Without wanting to be too graphic, it was pretty messy affair. So, Mr. Lowe, Sean, hello my friend, thank you very much for the ride on. Thanks for jumping in so quick to buy the Watopia PB t-shirt as well. Yours was the first name in there as soon as I'd literally put them online for sale, and I got an email, bing, Sean Lowe has purchased one. So thank you as always for your support, my man. They look bloody nice as well, if I say so myself. My entire wardrobe now consists of lycra, spandex for cycling, which has a ratio of, well, probably equates to about 2/3 of my entire collection of clothes. And the other third consists of a couple of pairs of jeans, a couple of pairs of shorts, and now just WKG t-shirts. I'll just print myself off an extra one if I've got nothing clean in the morning or can't be bothered to iron. Just print a WKG t-shirt. It's the way to go. I'm forever flying the flag for the team. Padron kindly pointing out just 90 kilometres left. Okay, this won't be the first time or the last time I say this. Sorry, it is the first time. It won't be the last time I say this in this video. Time for Box Hill. Ugh. Let's run through some of the guys I'm with. Got N. Simpson right in my wheel, and ahead of me, second up the road, P. Wilson, D. Bruce, A. Van Gat, and then a nice group stretched over the another couple of seconds of B. Chang, D. Hunter, J. Pocock, D. Lemk, R. Johansson, N. Goldsmith. I can't quite see the name further up from there. Let's have a quick look. So we've got 8 Janko, O, Matt Rhys Evans, A. Peakman, N. Tanat Vis, oh dear, right, here we go. Tanat Visetkul, A. Peakman, if I said that, A. Trez. A. Trez actually is 22 seconds further up. So let's have a little flick forward, see what we got. So we've got Padron de Gas here, 2 seconds off KX, 3 seconds off S-Spec. Then we've got a little bunch with Len Capel, H. Oh, that's going to be Hans Summerson. Hello, my friend. Andreas Detail, Brian Roden, Catherine Denton, Keith Denton, and then a jump up to B Smith, B Rise Camp, and another jump to what is possibly the head of the race with W Alf, M Ferguson, I Backman, and T Horan. Great job, guys. So you're a good few minutes ahead of me already. It's interesting, I've got Peter Wilson in front of me. I did the recon the other day with Peter and he managed to pit me both times up Box Hill. So I know he's got the legs on me if it comes down to a proper race. I don't think either of us are particularly interested in that at this point in time. Alright, KOM at the moment, W Alf 6:43, M Ferguson 6:56. I think that was Inga Backman next. B Smith was up there in the Bs, I think. I'm going to have to check who's actually part of the team again as well. There's so many of you now, I forget. Apologies. It's a good thing that we're growing, but I like the fact that I know everybody, or feel like I know everybody pretty well. Yeah, I can see Catherine, B Smith, Hans Summerson's up there, Andres Detail, Brian Roden, all up near the sharp end of that KOM time. Alright, yeah, a little bit of respite, then another kick up, and a nice fast descent. 9:58, that's not terrible for me, that's okay. I'd like to have managed to close that bunch that was sort of 3 or 4 seconds ahead of me before we got over the top, because it makes a big difference if you can be in the group on the way down. Alright, relax a little bit. Here we go, we're in the aero tuck. I wonder if it helps if I do it here as well. Aero all the way down the hill. Hey, Joe Walker. Thanks very much for the ride on, buddy. Sorry, I'm a bit breathless. Even on that descent, couldn't get my heart rate back down below 170. Hi Zoe Collins, Team Type 1. Thanks very much for the ride on. Coming just as I'm about to complete the first lap. So we're 20.8 kilometers in, 80.8 to go. Why do we do this? Whose idea was this one? And there is the banner. 100 meters to go, and that is 1 lap complete. Come on, give me a nice power up. Feather or an aero? Not that. Oh, come on. Oh well. It is what it is. Making up that 3 seconds that I needed to get onto the bunch coming over the top of Box Hill. I didn't get hold of them, and they're now 1 minute and 12 ahead of me. You pull out such an advantage on the other side if you're able to get over in a bunch. That's alright, it's a long way to go. It's not over yet. I tell you, Jim Pocock's doing well. He was not far ahead of me at all coming over the top of Box Hill. Hey, cheers. I'm going to have a guess. I'm sure that's Hans Petter Summerson, the musician of WKG. Does all the brilliant music for my vlogs. Thanks for that, my friend, and thanks for the ride on. Yeah, Jim was just a handful of seconds ahead of me as we came down Box Hill, and he's managed to put in a real good effort to join up with what looks like Hansen and Lemk, and they're just 25-30 seconds behind the D Hunter, D Bruce, P Wilson, B Chang group. So good job. It wasn't Hansen, sorry, it was Arjo Hansen. Sorry buddy, couldn't see the first part of the name. Hey, Mr. Simpson. Thanks buddy for the ride on. And T. Horan as well. Thank you my friend. Look, I can see now. So the A's are about 10.5 minutes ahead of me. A group of B's at about 6.5, another group at about 5:50. So I'm going to be lapped definitely by the A's, more than likely by the B's. And if I'm not careful, by some of the C's. And that will not be fun. I seem to have lost everybody from the game at the moment, apart from JB Jarhead. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but that's what I'm going to stick with. I don't know if that's because of the turn that we just made, or a dropout somewhere, but that's a bit disconcerting. Oh. I'm trying to just sort of consolidate my energy a little bit on this lap, but happy to keep the pace reasonably high because JB Jarhead's closing in quite quickly, and I didn't want to be losing this much ground to the guys in front, so I'm hoping that they're all spent by the time they get to Box Hill. They're all back now. So D. Lemk, Arja Hansen, Jay Pocock, all 1:33 ahead of me, or about 800 metres in distance. And JB Jarhead 21 seconds behind, about 300 metres. Cheers Dwight. Mr. Williams of Team UAD. Thanks for the ride on buddy. JB Jarhead's now only 6 seconds behind me, and I've lost quite a bit of time on the guys in front. But at some point I'm going to have to consider really attacking Box Hill to try and get those bonus points. But I know there are definitely some stronger climbers in this group than me. I'm hoping also, as Mr. Jarhead closes in on me now, we can possibly work together for a little while. It's been very hard doing it on my own, as it has been for him. So there we go. He's made contact and he's right with us. But he's not hanging around, he's trying to go straight away. Here we go. Box Hill again. Mr. Jarhead's on a TT bike. Oh dear. Not part of the league, so it doesn't matter. But you won't be benefiting from any draft, which is it's going to hurt. So awesome effort going this far, and he's pulling away from me up this hill so far. Hey Jason, thanks for the ride on. I understand you're watching from a sofa with some biscuits, tea and biscuits. I think you had the right idea, my friend. Alright, so M. Ferguson is the fastest up Box Hill so far. 6:56 in the A's. Again, I missed the B's. Have to keep an eye out for that. I'm hoping you're all taking screenshots because once again it looks like Zwift Power is not playing ball. I did speak to the guys there early in the week in the hope that we had plenty of time for it to be sorted out, but just before the race started it didn't look hopeful, so apologies everyone that we're not being included on that, but I'll try and do my best to sort the results out without it. Hey, Bob Bertolino from Team Type 1. Thanks very much for the ride on. I'm struggling to keep the wheel with JB Jarhead here. I think that's the best thing I can do. Just try and get some help up this hill and hopefully some speed down it, sitting in his draft. He's on a TT bike, so there's no benefit from him sitting in my wheel. So I don't feel too bad just letting him do what he's got to do. Hey Darren Hunter, thanks for the ride on, buddy. I think you're doing really well further up the road. Yeah, 1 minute and 2 up the road from me. Great job, man. In fact, it'll be a lot more than that when you get over the hill. That's Box Hill done twice. Once again, I get XP. Come on, guys. Give me an aero or a feather or a draft or something I can use. Alright, so myself and JB Jarhead managed to pull D-Lemp back in. So it'll be interesting to see if we can sort of stay with us. Looks like he can, he's upped his power. Let's jump on the back, good man. So there's 3 of us now. That's nice. Unfortunately for JB Jarhead, he's on a TT bike, so as I said earlier, he won't get the benefit of any of the draft. But I'm more than happy to draft off him, as it looks like D-Lemp is as well. So Darren Hunter is now 2 minutes ahead, and the group just ahead of him at 2:15, D. Bruce, Arya Hansen, P. Wilson, and then Jay Pocock, another 5-6 seconds up the road from there. Beyond that, it's just a completely different race. Oh man, I've been dumped off the back again just while I was chatting. What is wrong with me? Another lap done. 3 to go. JB Jarhead's dropped out. Power failure or something. Unlucky, buddy. Or he just really doesn't want us riding with him. No, I think he's had some kind of dropout. That's unlucky, man. Alright, so it's myself and D-Lemp now. This is a strong little group up here with P. Wilson, Jay Pocock, Arya Hansen, D. Bruce, and Darren Hunter just dropped off the back of them now for a bit. But looks like they're a tight unit. Matt Rhys-Evans pulled away from them and he's on the chase after OWKG, who is just 3 seconds off the back of H. Anko. Then we've got A. Peakman and M. Goldsmith. And 5 seconds further up, S. Beck, who looks like he's had some kind of problem also. And way up the road. I've come out of the module, I think. Oh, didn't want to do that. I better just stay on me for a bit. Sorry guys if I missed you out there with the ride-ons, I will come back to you. Alright, I've reached the halfway point. I've just put that message out, but as I did, it occurred to me most of the other riders crossed that halfway point ages ago. So don't be disheartened by that message if you see it. Darren Hunter I can see saying great. Alright, here we go again. Box Hill number 3. Oh. As you can see, JB Jarhead has managed to get going again. He's come back and taken me. Thank you, A. Peakman, for the ride on. And JB Jarhead's not letting me grab hold of him this time. He is gone. And I don't blame him. I managed to let him drag me around for the best part of a lap. So I can understand if he wasn't overly pleased with me. I wonder if he was just having a rest. Might not be a bad idea. Hey, Jay Harvey. Nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for the ride on. And Mr. Craig Sharp. Good to see you, buddy. Coming out of Canada and United States, respectively. I think Darren's blown up. He's down at 0 watts per kilogram. Great effort, buddy. You held it with the big boys for a long time there. And I wonder if there's a strategy to have a bit of a rest and then try and sort of jump back in. Might not be a bad idea. It doesn't work for me doing that, as I've experienced on some of my sportives. I'm better not stopping. If it's forcing me because I cramp up or something, then yeah, but otherwise I'm better just keeping my legs moving, even if it's very slowly, like it is right now. So M. Ferguson still at the top of the time. Catherine D there with the, was she at the top of the B's or was there someone just ahead? I didn't see. Obviously decided that was the time to go for those KOM bonus points. I can see Carlos Valadares, what an amazing job he's doing. He was 3 minutes behind me at one point. He's now holding a steady 3 watts per kilogram at 123 behind, 122 behind, 121 behind. Awesome job, Carlos. Obviously paced this to perfection. Right, assuming you can get to the end. Keeping my fingers crossed for you, buddy. I've got a feeling this race is going to go on into the night, because even if I absolutely hit the wall at some point, I'll not be logging out. I'll get off, have a shower, have a bite to eat, get back on, just roll it to the end. Alright, while I'm chugging my way up here, let's see if we can have a look at the front of the race, see what's going on. So, that seems to be as far as I can go. We've got Hans Summerson. I lost everyone else. So he's done 60, so he's actually done 7 kilometres more than me. Wow. That is some effort, man. Right on, buddy. Let's try and get some of the, have a look at some others. So there's Andreas on the descent. As is, who's this we're looking at now? Brian Roden. Right on, buddy. Then we've got Kay. Right on. And we go a bit further back, we've got Padron on the descent. Looking strong. A. Peakman there. There's Andreas Detail. Right on, buddy. There's O. There's Mr. Capel. I think I've possibly given ride-ons to these other guys around here. There's Jim Pocock just pulling up that last horrible little climb. As R. Johansson goes past him. And see how this turns out. You can see Matt just behind Jim there with a feather. He'll be looking to get on his wheel just before they come over the crest here. See if he manages to do it. R. Johansson's managed to go over and has pulled a few seconds away. Again, just emphasising the benefit of getting over the top of that hump without anyone on your wheel. You can really get some distance then. And Jim managed to do that, and he's now got 5 seconds over Matt straight away. And let's go further back to D. Bruce. He's got certain Mr. P. Wilson on his wheel. Coming up to that same section. And Peter's got a feather power up there, just keeping him tight on D. Bruce's wheel. And I see that Pinarello bike. Interestingly, last week when we did our real life meetup on Box Hill, I forgot to mention it in the video, we were sitting there at the top of Box Hill having a coffee, and a real life one of those came past, the grey with the orange, the Zwift sticker on the fork. I didn't even know they made them in real life, but that was a treat. I couldn't get the camera out in time, and I forgot to mention it, but that was yeah, it was a shock to see that grey Pinarello. Oh, it's cool with the pink highlights on it there. I like that. All right, anyway, let's go all the way back, see what I'm doing. Not a lot. No, very slow. And Carlos now less than a minute behind me. That's awesome. And JB Jarhead has managed to pull 25 seconds up the road. Darren Hunter's still there. He's 4.5 minutes back and not moving. So I don't know if he's planning on basically just having a break and then riding the remaining miles once he's sort of recovered a bit or rejuvenated. There we go. Box hill number 3 done. That was a slow one. Oh, I've got a nice aero though, that's good. 12:29 I just did that in. That's bad. That's not good at all. The feeling is it's only going to get slower as well for this last couple of climbs. I managed to pull Mr. JB Jarhead back in. He put a serious effort in up Box Hill and obviously wasn't able to carry it through. I was having to get a bit of a breather, but he did this before and he managed to come flying back at me, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it again. What I have got this time is an aero for this descent. Go back and have a look at how Carlos is getting on. He's doing a stunning job back there. I could tell roughly where he was. I looked down and I could see he was up at sort of 4.5 watts per kilogram, so I knew that would have been him climbing up that horrible ramp on the ply boards that go up the stairs coming out of the tunnel. Doing a great job. It's such a shame. I mean, I'm gutted I missed out on the group ahead of me, because they're not putting out much more power because they're sharing the workload. And likewise, Carlos missed out on getting a toe over the top of Box Hill on the first lap by literally sort of 10 meters, if I remember rightly, and he would have been with us as well. So he's been putting out more power than me for most of this ride. There we go, we're coming up to complete lap 3. Start lap 4. God, feather. Every time. Alright, there's 40.1 kilometers left. Easy. Thank you, BL Gray, for the ride on. This is interesting because Carlos is keeping me extremely honest back there, just hovering around the 1 minute to sort of 1:20 mark. He closes right in, obviously, on the climbs, and this last couple of climbs up the hill could be quite telling. I've managed to pull some time back on P. Wilson and the D. Bruce Len Capel group. Not enough, and obviously they will disappear again once they get over the top of Box Hill, but I've managed to keep a steady-ish tempo. Starting to really feel it now. This last 29.7 kilometres, and it's going to be some of the hardest I've done. Starting with what's just about to arrive on the other side of this little tunnel. Alright, so here we are, the penultimate time up Box Hill. I do have a feather this time, which is nice, but I'm going to save it for a bit. Oh, look at Carlos killing it. 3.4 watts per kilogram. He's going to be on me before we get to the top of this one. Oh man, good job. Oh, I am hurting now, guys. I can see the A's now. Just 2 minutes 20 behind me, coming up to lap me. That is insane, look at that. There were 93.9 kilometres. Oh wow. They're going to finish a full 20 odd kilometres ahead of me. Oh, I'd love to be one of them right now, knowing I've only got 6k to go. Oh no, Len's got cramp. Oh man, he's gone down to 0 watts. Oh man, I know how that feels. I'm holding it off at the moment, but there are definitely twinges. The A's, they're going to be ahead of me well before the top of this climb. Just 125 back now for M. Ferguson, and who's that? Mr. Horan. Carlos just 21 behind, doing a stunning job. Keeps managing to just put in some big kicks. Alright, the guys have just spotted how close they are to me and basically just called out new goal, lap markers. I don't think you should take much pride in that, guys, because I'm nowhere near. You do it with ease, you could roll to the finish. Probably still lap me on the descent. Awesome ride. And Carlos, I tell you what, I know I keep going on about it, but oh man, he was a few minutes behind me at one point. And just his strategy and his pacing so far seem to have been absolutely spot on. Here they come. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, go away. I don't want to see you. How can you be 96? There we go, look at that. Unreal. Unreal, guys. How can you be 96 kilometres into a ride and doing 6 watts per kilogram up the hill? That's not on. So the B's will be next. They're only 4:30 behind with Keith D, B Smith. Carlos now just 12 seconds off me. I'm properly dying. Come on. Only got to do this one more time. Have a nice rest on the downhill. Even though Carlos is going to take me, no doubt. I'm going to have to try and save something just so I can get to the end. Oh, give me a nice aero or something good coming through this banner. Alright. Box hill done again. Only one more of those to go, guys. Apart from the guys that have already done it. And on the nice fast coast down to the finish line. Just get over the top, please. I don't like this. I'm never doing one of these again. Alright, made it to the top. I've got to try and carry some speed though. Well, it looks like we've got a sprint going on at the front for the win. Just keep an eye on this. I'm just going to try and hold my pace if I can. So this is the shootout. M. Ferguson and M. Ferguson, T. Horan. Shootout for the win here. They're both at 101.5 kilometres. Stunning stuff. And look like they're just trying to size each other up now. Pick their moment. I can't believe I haven't given Mr. Horan a ride on. Do that now. And Mr. Ferguson. Alright, bit of encouragement for both of them as they come up to this the end of their ride. Alright, so who's it going to be? Carlos is right on me now. I can see from the times he's going to go past me in a second. Let's just keep an eye on this for the moment. Nothing I can do about Carlos anyway. He's too strong. I'm not quite sure where the finish line is, but I think they've got just a few hundred metres to go. Slowed it right down now. M. Ferguson, 4 watts per kilogram. T. Horan, 4 watts per kilogram. Whoa. Horan's got an aero and he's gone for it. 15 watts per kilogram. Unreal. And Ferguson up to 15 as well. Is he going to get it? I think that aero is just going to give him the jump. Let's have a look. Yeah, great job there, T. Horan. Great use of the aero, great timing of the sprint. Great effort, M. Ferguson. Awesome job, guys. Stunning. Right, better get back to see what I'm doing. Now, Carlos is still slightly behind me. That must have been confused by going up that ramp. So he's only 100 metres behind me now. Use the aero, it's going to close right in on me. Good job, man. Awesome ride. Oh, I'm going to cramp up if I get out of the saddle there. Yep, that's not happening. Carlos still got the power to kick away there, look at that. Unbelievable, my friend. Alright, final lap. Oh dear. I think trying to keep Carlos behind me was the only thing that's keeping me going. I'm a properly broken man now. I just can't muster anything. I've still got 20 kilometres to ride. Oh. Nope. No, can't stand up. Cramp. Oh. Oh no. Full on cramp. No, I haven't finished. I've got cramp and I've got 18 kilometres to go. Alright, easier gear, come on. There we go. Oh, I have to try and just slowly spin these last 18 kilometres. How am I going to get our box hill? Obviously very slowly is the answer to that, but I'm not even sure I'm going to make it. I have to, there's no way I'm doing this much without getting at least a point. Hey, Mr. Ferguson, our second place man, or will actually be the winner of the A's for the league, but thanks for the ride on, buddy. Oh. I'm actually scared about going uphill now. It's just going to lock the second I try. Interestingly, it's usually my left leg that goes first, but it was my right this time. Oh, this is going to be the slowest 16.4 kilometres of my life, I can tell. Is that someone lapping me? Probably. Someone else lapping me. Here we go, I think I've got all of them now. Oh, that's T. Horan from the A's. I think he's trying to give me a wheel, but I appreciate that, but I'm going to be going too slow to make use of it. Hey, hiya Colleen. Thanks very much for the ride on. God, it must be early hours of the morning for you. So, come on. You know, I've been watching fellow WKGer, Jack Peterson. He's doing the Trans-America at the moment and averaging about 200 miles per day and at a faster pace than this as well. And I tell you what, I was in huge admiration of that before this. Now I'm just in total bewilderment. I just don't know how that's done. I really don't. And the stupid thing is I'll have a shower and a sleep, and then tomorrow I'll be thinking, alright, what really big challenge can I do next? I tell you what, look at Carlos. He is not far off the Len Capel, Peter Wilson bunch. Unreal. If he manages to pull that in, that is going to be one. I mean, it's a stunning ride anyway, stunning. But if he manages to pull into those guys as well, that really is incredible. He's been on his own the whole time in this race, apart from when he whizzed past me. Oh, it's embarrassing. I set up a league that I thought I might have a chance in. I've yet to find a race that really suits me. There will be one, I know there will. Thank you, Alison Wonderland Pack, for the ride on. Not sure if there was a beginning bit to that name, but thanks very much. Oh, my right foot has gone completely dead as well. I've got real pins and needles in my toes. I've loosened my shoes off, just in case they were a bit tight, but just trying to wiggle my toes and wake them up a little bit. Oh, I really got to stop moaning. Oh, although I'm in absolute agony. This is horrible. Next time this, right, I know there are some other big ones on the schedule for the remainder of this league, okay? If I put one up, next time I put one up that looks like this, just tell me to stop being an idiot and give me a better suggestion of what that round should be, because like I say, I'll have a shower and a sleep and a bite to eat, and I'll be all enthusiastic to do it again. But I love racing with you guys, but I am not enjoying this, mainly because I haven't been with anyone. I saw Carlos whiz past me, that was the last person I saw. Obviously before that I was getting lapped by the eventual race winner T. Horan and then Matt Ferguson. And if I do see anyone else before the conclusion of this race in 13.2 kilometres time, it'll be the bees coming past me. So I'd love to say I'm enjoying it. I'm really not. I can't wait for it to be over. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Funny thing is, we've been Jason Flores from ODZ has very kindly been airing these vlogs on the ZwiftLive stream by ODZ, so they've been getting quite a few viewers. And I think I should skip this one out. Just pretend that this race didn't happen. Hope for a better one next time, and give that one to Jason for the next broadcast. This is going to be embarrassing. It's bad enough that a couple of hundred that watch my channel get to see this, but this is going to be like 1,500, 1,600 people. Oh, here it comes again. Oh, come on. Oh, thank you, Keith, for the ride on. Does that mean you finished? Oh no, I think you'll be coming past me. Or maybe you already have. I seem to have lost everybody from my timing screen again. So maybe you have already passed me and I didn't see it. Alright, 90k done. 12 to go. God, I'm having to keep stopping to stretch. Ah, not again. Oh. Come on, I can't stop. There's different parts of my leg now. Alright, I'm going to say it now. Box Hill might not happen. Or if it does, this video might have been paused for a couple of hours before I carry on cycling. Whatever happens, it's not going to be pretty. I'm sorry for not being able to call out anyone else's positions or have a clue on how the race is going at the moment, because I've lost all the names on the side. I don't know whether that means everybody else has finished and I'm the only one left still sort of using the event module for the event, but it may well be the case. But if I'm at 91.8 kilometres, there's a very strong possibility that everyone ahead of me has finished. But I'd like to be able to watch some of you guys over the line, or at the very least have an idea on the times and the gaps between you all. Ah, balls. Got to get over this bridge. Right, granny ring time. Oh, it still hurts. This right leg's going to go. Oh, no, not on an uphill because I'll stop. Come on. Let's get over the hump. Knock and roll. All right, got the first time. Oh, sorry, hang on. Oh, I can't even actually turn my legs now, even with no resistance there. All right, got sorry, got my first time split. Len Capel is 3:41 ahead. I know he had cramp as well, so good on you, man. He's doing a better job with it than I am. Oh God, how I'm not going to make it up the hill, am I? Let's be honest. This is not looking good. I've got in very easy gear. There's hardly any resistance there, but pretty much just sort of spinning air. But still can tell that is going to hurt any second now. Oh, I love a bit of downhill. Here we go. Let's get some speed up. There we go. Let's try and carry that on. Look at that. Carlos, 4:20 ahead. He's taken, this is incredible. He's taken Peter Wilson and Len Capel. That is absolutely mind-blowing. I know how fast Len and Peter are, and they've made mincemeat of me on this this race. But Len, wow. Now there is a lesson in pacing and just pure determination. Brilliant. Sorry, I don't mean to turn this into a one-man show, but that deserves serious praise. So right, then left, then box hill. Nope, not even going to try and ride that little lump. Just roll up it. Yeah, this one's gone now. Oh, come on. Not on here because I'll stop. Oh. Oh, come on there. Right. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Len, for the ride on. I think I'm going to have to one leg this for a while. Although, no, I can't because that one leg's going to go 6-7 kilometers an hour. I'm going to be lucky to hold that. You might want to go and do the dishes or make tea, turn over, watch something else for a while. It's going to be a long climb. Certainly going to seem longer than 3 kilometers. I've got a horrible feeling Peter Wilson has had some kind of failure. Oh no, there we go. Phew. He'd gone to 0 watts per kilogram for a while, lost about 30 seconds, and luckily he's he's now got some power going again. Maybe he just needed a breather. He might have just sort of reached the peak of the summit of the climb and needed a bit of a breather. This is going on forever. I haven't even reached, I'm now coming to the first switchback of Box Hill. It feels like I've been riding about half an hour just on this little bit. 95k done. Nice. 8.2 to go. And thankfully, a lot of that is downhill. I'm going to be so, well, I am so sick of the sight of Box Hill already. Obviously I spent last weekend going up and down it in real life, which actually was really fun, but still not my proudest moment. Oh look, I've come to a grinding halt again just because I had to stand out the saddle. And then I did obviously recon ride during the week, a couple of laps up here, and now this. The trouble is, I have a feeling the London expansion is being launched very soon. And no doubt I'll want to jump straight on that, and if part of the loop takes in Box Hill, I'll be doing it again. But one of my favourite places on earth in real world now makes me want to vomit. Peter's definitely having a problem. I don't know whether that's a problem with himself or with something technical. I hope he's just resting up. It may be that he's on the downhill, but his power keeps just dropping out completely. Thank you, Thomas. Thomas Horan just saying, hang in there, Marcus, it'll soon be over. Thank you, my friend. What have I done? No, I don't want any of that nonsense. Okay. What happened? I was just trying to message. So we climbed nearly 1,000 metres. Ridden nearly 100 kilometres. For what will be 1 point. I think. I don't know, I'm not sure how many C's retired. I don't think it was many, and we had quite a few riders today. But so when I sort of filter it out, it's possible I pinched 8th, 7th or 8th place, depending on who else took part. But the likelihood is it's going to be 1 point. My preparation for this was amazing as well. I've got shaven legs, the man bun. Hey, Stevie Wongster. Thanks for the ride on, buddy, just as I hit exactly 1,000 metres climbed. Yeah, I've done everything to try and turn into Sagan. It's not really paying off today. I made my own amazing electrolyte drink again. Oranges, lemons, a bit of pineapple juice, no Coca-Cola in it this time, a bit of pineapple juice and water, and some apple cider vinegar, which this is the first time I've properly got cramp whilst using apple cider vinegar, but to be honest, I think I could have been on anything and that wouldn't have held cramp off in this race. In fact, I'm pretty sure the drink held it off for quite a bit longer than I normally would have managed to hold off. I'm going to be sick. I reckon I'm going to be sick. I feel very sick. I've been trying to eat bits and drink a lot. Box Hill done for the last time, and now I get a draft when there's no one else around to draft off. Just got to get over this little lump. Now I can relax for a few minutes down the hill. Doesn't matter how fast I go down the hill, I've got no one chasing, I'm not chasing anyone. I think someone asked in the forum, how long is this race going to last? And I think I put 2 minutes 58, sorry, 2 hours 58 minutes. Yeah, that's been and gone a long time ago. I have no feeling in my feet at all. This is not a pleasant experience at all. Alright, let's roll it. Oh, can't even stretch, I'm getting cramp if I stretch. Last 4.2 kilometres. I can roll a fair bit of that. Lovely. You know what? I will do my jersey up for this finish. True pro rider style. Be proud of the team. 100k's done. 100k's, 2.6 to go. Here we go. It's flattening off. All right, let's get this last 2.5 to go. Let's get those done. Try and get a smile back on the face. Enjoy this finish. Oh no, balls, I've just remembered I've got to go up that wooden ramp. Right, after that I'll get the smile back on my face and enjoy the finish. Back down to the little ring. Alright, this is it, last climb. Just gotta make it up here. I mean, it's a steep one, but I'm in no rush. Here we go. Oh, it's just as well, I'm in no rush. 3 kilometres an hour, come on, I'm in more of a rush than that. Come on, we can do better than that. Don't remember this being so long. Yes, I'm over that. Alright. Now, have I forgotten any other little kicks? Or is it flat all the way to the line now? Oh, 101 kilometres done. 1.5 to go. Last K, last 1,000 metres. Nope, can't lean like that. Definitely get cramp if I lean down. Oh, who put that little ramp there? I'm sure that wasn't there last time. Last couple of bends. 500 metres. Hey, nice fair downhill. Oh, it's going back up again. Come on. uh, 230 metres, just around here, isn't it? Surely, around this bend. I think I can just roll down to it. Is it, or is there one more bend? Come on, where's that big red banner? Come on, I'm going to be sick. There it is. I've never been so pleased to see a pixelated digital banner in my entire life. I've got to try and unclip because my feet are dead. Shit. Oh. I hope that was more enjoyable for you guys than it was for me. Unbelievable rides by so many of you. Just everyone that finished. Stunning. Stunning job, guys. So good. That's the hardest point I've ever earned. If it comes down, if there's something crucial by 1 point towards the end of this league, I still don't think it would have been worth it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll look back on it with fondness, but oh my lord, that's the 100 kilometres on Zwift on that route is harder than that's one of the hardest route rides I've ever done. It really is. Such brilliant rides from the guys up front. I'm so disappointed I didn't manage to stay with that group. I mean, they would have dropped me at some point, but it was too early for me to have been dropped off. I should have held on for longer than that. But some really strong rides. And I'll run through the names really quickly because I've got to get off. T. Horan, winner, fantastic. M. Ferguson, winner in the league and second place overall by a couple of seconds thanks to a very well timed sprint. Superb job. B. Smith, winner in the Bs. Keith D, second. Catherine D, third. H. Summerson, fourth. Then we got KX, fifth. Padron, sixth. O, seventh. All in the Bs. Brian Roden, eighth in the Bs. Then we got Jim Pocock, looks like he was the C winner. Then A. Peakman, R. Johansson, A. Detail. A Detail in the Bs. Then we got Matt Rhys Evans. Then D. Bruce. And look at that. Not taking anything away from anybody, but I think I've given it to him before as well. But my rider of the day, Carlos Valadares, in the Ds, 17th. Absolutely stunning ride. Len Capel next. Well done, buddy. Peter Wilson, brilliant. I know you were both having real struggles towards the end. Len, I know, got cramp. And then myself. Now I've come over 20th out of 42 starters, so there's potential there that there's points. At the moment, I can only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 C's. So there's bonus points. There's a point. If I am 8th in the C's, I get points for that as well. Woohoo! So it might be worth it. But look, my average WKG 2.1. That's not good. Anyway, sorry guys, I can't talk much now. I genuinely think I'm going to pass out, so I need to go and lie down. Thank you so much for joining. Brilliant turnout for such a horribly long, climby ride. Excellent to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to know more and keep up to date with everything WKG, remember, join the forum. It's the W/KG group in Facebook. There's the YouTube channel, obviously. If you want to get your hands on the new... Oh, thank you everybody that bought the t-shirts, by the way. I mentioned Sean had bought one earlier, but everybody else that bought the new Watopia, the Love Watopia PB t-shirt, thank you so much for that. It's really great to have your support. And if anyone else is interested, they're in the WKG shop. I'll leave a link at the bottom of this video. I'm not going to do a hard sell on you. If you like it, grab one. If not, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, thanks to everyone that did. It's I'm really touched when anyone ever buys any of my stuff. It's brilliant. So that's it. The 111 is done. Thank the Lord. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. Never doing that again. If I suggest it, please someone stop me, because that was just stupid. And the next one, I'm getting laughed at by my family now. It was just rubbish. The next one, I don't even know what it is, but if it's another long one, I might switch the schedule around a bit so that it's a nice, short, easy one. But yeah, thanks everyone. Catch you all soon. Ciao.
What's up everybody? Good afternoon and welcome to What's Up vlog episode 83. It's a big one. They all seem to be big special ones at the moment, but this is a big race. It's the toughest race we've had so far in the league. This is the 111, which was 111 kilometres, but the routes have been switched around, so it's now about, probably work out about 103, 104. But it is a warm day. It's 25 degrees in here in my little greenhouse that I've allocated as a Zwifting room. The sun is baking. I've got every single window open, every door open, trying to get some airflow through here. It's been pretty grotty all week, so typical that we've got a big 3.5, 4 hour race inside and the sun started shining. So, oh well, I'm not going to complain. Should still be fun.